Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today, I am going to be talking about some new perfumes I have in my collection. I have some new Middle Eastern, a new designer, and some niche. So, before I get started, please give me a like, leave a comment at the end of the video, and share the video. Okay. All of a sudden I got hot, y'all. Oh, before I get started, I want to show y'all my little earrings that I got from TJ Maxx today. They're silver with gold overlay or plated or whatever, but they're silver. And I think they're cute. All these little dainty earrings. And it was only $12.99. I'm telling y'all, you can find some deals with the earrings at TJ Maxx. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the perfume I was very excited for, my designer perfume. It is Trésor Fleur de Nuit. So this is what the box looks like. This is what the perfume looks like. It's in a black bottle. And you get a little bit of a reddish or pinkish liquid. You can't really tell on camera. Oh, now you can a little bit. But I think it's the liquid inside that has like a little pink tinge to it. But the bottle is black. It has a black rose on here. And I'm going to read this description that they have here on the box. Okay, let me try to get at an angle. It says, okay, Fleur de Nuit, a mesmerizing floral accord blossoming with love, awakens a secret garden with a captivating fragrance in the depth of night. Eau de Parfum floral, enhanced by a creamy and addictive floral bouquet of rose notes revealed by a Belle de Nuit accord and a mysterious veil of the sweet yet full body contrast of macchiato. The first night garden where a fascinating secret flower reigns among the delicious rose notes, a voluptuous Belle de Nuit accord created around a magnetic and enveloping floral bouquet encompassed of a heart of tuberose and an infusion of sustainable source jasmine. Okay, I wish they would put those, whatever they're writing on there, bigger. It's so small. But anyway, so that's what they said. So I'm going to tell you what I thought by the name. I thought that it would smell quite floral, like some of the other new fragrances that was coming out, just because it had Fleur in the name. I mean, you're getting the rose, you're getting the sweet notes. It still maintains the La Wheat DNA. I like it. I love this range of perfumes. Now, everyone is in a big hoopla about Lattafa being discontinued. You can still find it, but you know, people are like, well, they discontinued the good one. Okay. In my opinion, Lattafa smells a bit similar to this one. Lattafa may be a little bit airier as far as the composition, but it has a similar dry down to me. I want to see, was there anything else I want to say? No, just show the box again. But let me get into the notes. So I took the notes off of Fragrantica I probably should have went to the website to see what they said. But on Fragrantica, they have damask rose, jasmine, tuberose, mirabilis, macchiato, 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 whipped cream, patchouli. It be killing me when my mouth don't want to cooperate with what my brain is thinking. This fragrance is so pretty to me. I wore it, but I did layer it. I layered it with Bath and Body Works rose latte, whipped rose latte. It was beautiful. And I layered it with that because it said it had macchiato in it. It was so pretty. Now, it did last all day on my clothes, but it was not projecting. I could do that and smell it, but I wasn't just smelling it. So you had to get really close to me. But it did last on my skin. It faded away after some hours. But it's such a pretty fragrance. So I'm getting the rose, the sweetness, the floral, the vanilla. I would even say a bit of the tuberose. And it is a creaminess about it. So the lactonic notes in it. It's a really pretty fragrance to me. I would say check it out. If you like the Nuit line of fragrances, I think you would like it. I don't think it's in the stores yet. I don't know when it's coming to the stores where you can actually smell it. I don't see a lot of the Nuits in stores, period. I have seen the Midnight Rose in store, but as far as the diamonds, I haven't seen them. I've ordered all of mine online, so there's that. But I'm happy with it, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might be easy to please with these new fragrances that's coming out because I like them all. Now, the one thing I will say, it does not have that incense in it. If you don't like fragrances with incense, that will be a plus for you. But it is a variant of the original Nuit, just like the rest of them. So there's that. That's Nuit La Fleur. And I'm sure you'll see it again. I mean, Fleur de Wheat. I made my name up. Nuit Trésor Fleur de Wheat. Not La Fleur. Okay, so I don't know why I threw that over there. My nose want to act up on me. It's starting to clog up a bit. Okay, so y'all, I don't know what I did with the box with this one. It is Lattafa Raghba. This is very popular on YouTube. I know it's had its shine throughout the years. It was released in 2014. This is a very sweet, perfume. It has the essence in the oud. So if you don't like a little bit of Middle Easternness coming out in your fragrance, you may not like this one, but it's sweet with sugar, agar wood, incense, sandalwood, and musk. I'm gonna spray it. I wore this already. I enjoyed it. It's nice and sweet and pretty to me. I think this could be a 3-season fragrance for sure. It might be a little bit too heavy in the summer. Even though it's sweet, I think it does have a little bit of airiness in it to kind of break up the heaviness that the notes are, because vanilla can be heavy, oud can be heavy, incense can be heavy. I really like it. I did layer it with whatever I was wearing that week. I think it was marshmallow pumpkin latte or something like that, and it blended well with that. So I wore it to work and it was good. Lasted all day on my clothes. It was just a nice fragrance. Glad to have it. It'll be part of my vanilla arsenal. And my nose is like my nose getting clogged up. I can't smell like I was before. So I don't know why I want to do this to me now. It wasn't clogged up all day. Okay. So next, I have Lattafa's Sheikh Shuyukh Luxe Edition. Okay, so that's what this looks like. It has a pretty box, pretty packaging. I can't even remember what the Raghba packaging looked like. But it comes, you take like the fancy dust cover off. And it's a gold box with green writing. See the Luxe Edition on there. This bottle is really pretty to me. So, put that down. This is the bottle. This has been out for many years. This was released in 2015. It's probably made lots of rounds on the YouTube and social media. Now, this one is another sweet perfume. This has a caramel sweetness to it. I really enjoyed it. I want to say it has some incense, but I'm not seeing incense. It has a lot of spicy, woody notes. So the notes in this one are rose, cinnamon, saffron, caramel, patchouli, woodsy notes, vanilla, amber, and broxin. I wore this when I first got it. Got some compliments on it. It's a heavier fragrance. And it's nice and sweet. Between the two of these, I do think there's differences. I think because this has the caramel and lots of spicy notes in it, I would say this probably is a little bit more elevated than Raghba, but they're both are nice, but they're both sweet Middle Eastern fragrances. If you get that, if you know what that Middle Eastern scent is, you kind of get it. Because this one doesn't have the oud in here, but it still may come across a little oudy from the woody notes. So this is very pretty to me. I enjoyed it. And I got my wear in. I don't know how much more I would wear it, because now I'm kind of wanting to wear some fruitier stuff and not so much warm scents. But this is a good one. So this is Lattafa Sheikh Shuyukh Luxe Edition. And I heard somebody talking about this. I can't remember who. I'm sorry. I want to tell people's names. I have to start writing it down, because in my head I think I'm going to remember it and I don't. But yes, I've heard other people talking about it, about how good it is. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling like I'm going to have to take some allergy medicine, which I don't want to take because I got an early day tomorrow and I want to make sure I get up on time on a different schedule, doing something like a special assignment. So this is Lattafa's Confidential Private Gold. This is fairly new. I'm going to take the bottle out so you can see what it's supposed to be doing. On first glance, If this had a different top, you might think it's something else. You can tell that they're imitating someone else. But what I'm going to start doing, regardless if they're imitating someone else or not, I'm just going to talk about the fragrance on its own accord. Because really, if I like it, I like it. I don't care if they're imitating someone else, because they usually put a different twist on it and it does not smell exactly the same. But with this one, if you look at the notes makeup, they have the same exact notes. It's a mess. But this is Confidential Private Gold. They're imitating Tiziana Terenzi Kirky. And it smells good. I'll let you decide if it smells the same. I'm going to tell you that it smells good. It's a fruity, tropical scent. It's going to be beautiful for the warmer weather, for vacations, for if you're going on spring break, take it with you. It's going to smell good on the beach, on the boats, on the yachts, any warm weather activity that you have going on. You will smell good with this Confidential Private Gold. And I want to say all three of these Middle Eastern perfumes were less than $20 a piece. So great product for your money because they do last pretty long. Great smells. So this has notes of passion fruit, peach, raspberry, cassis, pear, sand, lily of the valley, heliotrope, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, musk. I love the scent. I think it smells good. Now, one of my friends said, because she bought it, and she said it has that Middle Eastern smell. That smell that a lot of their perfumes have. And I think you get it when you first spray it, but when it dries down, it's not there. At least not to me. And then I don't mind a little Middle Eastern flair in a fragrance. I think it just adds character and depth to what's already going on. So I enjoy it. This is good to me. I really like Tiziana Terenzi fragrances. And I love that they use the passion fruit that is so pretty to me. But I didn't want to get a lot of the fragrances that when it dries down, they kind of all smell the same. So I went with this. And I like it. And who has all that money for Tiziana? Tiziana is charging a pretty penny. All of these niche houses are charging a pretty penny, if you really want to know. But I went on over to the niche house, dipped my toes in the niche water, and I'm kind of liking it. Now, I'm not saying that I want all niche fragrances, because I don't. To me, a lot of the niches, when I was able to smell them in person, they start smelling alike, or they smell like a lot of designer, but that's just my opinion. So I will pick and choose, just as in anything else, what I want to spend my money on and which niche house I want to buy from and which ones, I really like or really drawn to. Now, this is a different one. I think I've seen some people talk about it, or I might have looked it up to hear what they had to say, but I was already decided. So this is Nishane Wūlóng Chai. So that's what this is. This is a tea fragrance. when I went sniffing, got a little story. When I went sniffing, I really enjoyed Giorgio Armani Privé Wūlóng something. I don't think it was Shy. It was Wūlóng something else. I really enjoyed that one. It's a tea scent with a little bit of sweetness, but it's softer. This one, I went with this one because when I smelled them against each other, it seemed like this one had a little bit more oomph to it. And it seemed like it would last longer. I haven't given it a full wear yet, but it's a bright tea scent. My nose is betraying me. So this is the packaging. It comes with like a dust cover. Got some, like Asian art on there. You know, Nishane has a pretty packaging. It's a Extrait de Parfum. So it pulls out like that. It comes with a card. And then it's in a bed of silk or rayon or something like that. Polyester. It's pretty. Then you get the Nishane postcard. And it has the notes on here, which are bergamot, orange, linseed, mandarin, oolong tea, nutmeg, musk, and fig. So it's what it boils out to be to me right now is more of a citrus smelling tea. And this is the bottle. It looks like the other 1.7 ounce Nishane bottles. They just changed this plaque here. This one says Shanghai. And I don't know if you can see, but it has the notes at the bottom there, which is a nice touch. So, like I said, I've tested it. I like it. The thing that stands out to me is the citrus is fresh and bright and airy. I wanted a tea scent, but I wanted a tea scent that lasts. I didn't want a tea scent that would be fleeting. So that's why I went with the Nishane Wūlóng Chai. I'm happy to have it. I know I'll be layering it with some other things because I like the scent of it, but I know sometimes I wouldn't want it to be so citrus. But it's a very pretty scent. I sprayed it in here, and you're getting the tea. The tea is coming out. You know, when you have a nice full body tea, the way that it tastes, it has, I don't know how you describe that taste. It's like something like the combination of it hitting your tongue and your throat. It just does a little zing maybe. It's in here. I really enjoy that. I hope that explained it. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So it's a little zingy. How about that? I'm running out of room, y'all. I got too much going on here. Okay. So this is the fragrance I waited for over a month to come. It kept changing the dates. I have worn it. I enjoyed it. I wish it was a little bit brighter, but I'm thinking as it sits, it might get a little bit brighter and stronger. It's a soft, powdery, pretty fragrance. It is the beautiful Oriana by Parfums de Marly. This is my first Parfum de Marly. Happy to have it. Told y'all I dipped my toes in, y'all. So I got the pretty bright pink bottle. And when I was smelling, well, I ordered this one before I even smelled it. I just went by the notes. Because it had the marshmallow in there. I think it had some raspberry and some orange blossom. And so I was thinking, oh, it's going to be a fruity, creamy, airy, pretty scent for the upcoming season. And it's all of that. So I'm going to spray it on me. I don't know. I can't smell. I might as well not even waste it. I can't really smell. But I enjoyed it. I wore it Sunday for my, well, by the time you see this, this probably be the whole nother month. But this is March right now, and I wore it March 12th on my father's birthday. So it was nice and pretty and light. It has mandarin orange, bergamot, grapefruit, orange blossom, raspberry, black currant, whipped cream, marshmallow, musk, amberette, which is musk mallow. So it's a creamy, sweet, pretty, girly, not heavy, airy fragrance. Has vanilla and it's powdery lactonic. Yes, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I have it. The other fragrance that I really liked by Perfume de Marly was Cassiopea. So that may be coming into my little collection. I'm not sure, but I'm happy to have this one. So that's, once again, Perfume de Marly, Oriana. It says Raw Essence. Oh, y'all. I'm mad at my nose. So, last but not least, it's so pretty. I have a Tiziana Terenzi Cassiopea. Now, I was able to go smell some of these before I ordered this one. And this was the one that stayed on my mind. So this is the one that got ordered. As you see, I don't know if you've seen it, but it comes with some information about the fragrance in the box. And then you get another little booklet that tells you about some of the other fragrances and the fragrance notes. So that's really nice. So of course we're going to talk about the bottle. It's a heavy bottle. Really, it's a heavy cap. And so I think that's the constellations or something like that on the cap. Because they're into the stars and stuff. So that's that. The bottle is a decent weight, but the cap is heavy. Now, in the beautiful box, you see that circle there? That's an additional cap that you can put on. Say if you want to travel with it so it wouldn't be so heavy. And it's a frosted bottle. I don't know. You might be able to figure out where you're at in the fragrance. But yes, that's just an additional cap that's in the bottom of the box. So put that on. It's a beautiful bottle and a beautiful fragrance. The fragrance is so fruity and pretty. I don't know. Y'all, I got stuff everywhere. I'm going to have to spray it on me again. It's so bright and fruity and pretty and creamy at the beginning. It does dry down to be a bit more softer and powdery. I have not given this a full wear yet. I didn't want to wear it to work, but I probably end up wearing it to work. But I didn't want to wear it to work to test it. I wanted to go somewhere and test it. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. I'm working, but not officially work. This is really pretty. This is a beautiful, y'all. This is a beautiful summer, spring, pretty flower dress type fragrance. All white, all cream. just looking pretty and girly and fresh and airy. That's the kind of look it seems that would match this fragrance. Like you just don't have a care in the world. You're just sitting around being pretty, living a luxurious life. You know? Just enjoying what you want to do, not what you have to do. That's the kind of fragrance it seems like it is. So it's sweet and aromatic. Oh, I didn't tell you the notes. So it has passion fruit, lemon, cassis, fern, carnation, lily of the valley, rosa tea, sandalwood, favor, tonka, musk. So it's just a beautiful fragrance. And as you heard the top of it, it has the passion fruit in there. So that's one of the things that stood out to me. I really like the passion fruit, or the way Tiziana Terenzi does passion fruit. It's in a lot of his fragrances or her fragrances. They're just beautiful. I think it's a brother-sister team. The sister is Tiziana and the brother is Polio. And they work together to come up with the fragrances. That is all of my fragrances, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have some of these fragrances, if you plan on getting some. I'm happy with all my choices so far. I know that I'm going to get a few more niche brands or niche fragrances. One is on my list. And in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to get this one before I get any of the other ones. But they just came out with that Kayali Yum pistachio ice cream gelato. That sounds so good and delicious. I might end up getting that one. But it's another Tiziana Terenzi that I must have in my collection. I'm not going to say soon, but this year. This year, I will have that. Such a pretty fragrance. I really enjoy this. I'm not, in my collection, I don't have anything that smells like this. It's pretty. It's airy. It's bright. Just right for this time of season. Right for traveling to all those exotic places you want to go. This is the type of fragrance that you want with you. So there's that. Please leave me a comment. Press the like button. Subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye. Trying to see if you can see it, y'all. Can you read it? Let's see.